Guys, today I'm doing a scenario where civilization starts over. Anyway, let's get into the video. So, civilization originally started around here somewhere, but for me, civilization will start in this kind of area of Morocco. So, I'm just gonna do this and just going to do that. And they won't be a big civilization. I mean, it's pretty early on. They wouldn't be that much of a big civilization, but let's say a couple thousand years pass and they expanded. Okay, now we can see how big the world is compared to them. Now, only restriction is they can expand into gray areas, but if they don't know the land, they could be pushed back to their old border where they do know. And white land is what they do know exists, not that they've explored it so much. They know it exists and they know how it looks like, but the gray land they do not know exists. So to them, the world most likely looks like this. Yeah, everything inside this circle is probably what the world looks like for them. Now, anyway, let's continue. Now, they will send explorers going out towards here. Now, because boats don't exist yet, I won't make them find these islands, but their explorers will go out and they will get lost. Now, when they get lost, they will establish their own civilization kind of here on what they do know exists. And it's a couple 30 explorers, so their civilization isn't that big, but they do expand a bit, at least, because this is a really small area. Like, look at what they do know exists and what they don't know exists. So, for them, the world is kind of just based on this. Now, the red guys send explorers out in kind of this spear shape, just kind of exploring. And the other explorers find out about these guys. And that happens when the red guys find out how to travel across water with rafts, not boats. Boats and ships aren't real, but these civilizations connect up. And the red team is mad because this is their world for them. I mean, it's theirs because, yeah, they were the first people there. Now, they won't really invade these guys. They'll just continue exploring around because they don't really have weapons. Now, the blue guys are gonna finally figure out water travel and they'll make rafts. But because their ships are flimsy, they will sink as soon as they get to these two islands. Wow, guys. Super nice ships. Wow. Now from here, they will make even more ships. And they will find all of these kind of little islands. They will colonize them. Because, yeah, then red guys will find weapons. And not that they find weapons like laying around, they make weapons. And the blue team also makes weapons. So there's kind of a dispute on who was the first one who made the weapons. And that dispute goes into war. So the war ends peacefully. Here's the peace treaty. Red guys get a lot more land than the blue guys. And the blue guys get more weapons. Wow. I will make sure this is this makes as much sense as possible, because this might not make sense because of Now, blue guy explorers get stranded in the sea and they arrive on this island. And another thing I want to say is this may not be super realistic. So, yeah. And those guys who get stranded make their own nation. And these guys kind of know how to get back to the blue guys, but they don't know how to do it. But then these guys accidentally invade these guys, making these guys immediately think it's the blue guys, but the blue guys apologize, thinking it's just a misunderstanding. But then these guys get stranded again, but they reach this coast. That's why that coast is the only one that's actually painted here in Europe. Now, they expand their civilization a little bit. And they know about this area of Europe. They don't know about all of this or this. They just know about this. So, yeah. Red guys decide to expand. And so they search around more. Then they explain into the blue guys how they're going to expand out into more of this area that they found. Now, the blue guys finally got comfortable with knowing this area very much, and they settled more in that kind of area. They still don't know about these islands down here, but that's fine. Also over here, there won't be a Australian civilization yet. I know if they travel all the way to Madagascar, they might get stranded in sea and find out about these guys. Totally not foreshadowing, but if they find this, they won't make a civilization. They'll just kind of explore this coastline, I guess. But anyway, let's go back to here. Now, blue guys will search around a little bit more, finding out about a little bit more area over here. As I said, I don't really think this is suitable for kids, so I'm not recommending this to anyone who is younger than 13. I guess. But I don't really care. I mean, you guys can watch what you want. I don't really care about that. Anyway, the blue guys will expand their territory, not being the biggest nation. I think the red guys are actually the biggest, but at the end of this territory, I've gone insane. At the end of this video, I will do power rankings. So yeah, the red guys will search up here into this kind of area. Also, I will do a culture map. That's why I need this one. So anyway, time to adopt a religion. This is a religion that's going to be called just the Church of the West. That sounds cool. And many of these areas will kind of adopt it. Even this island will adopt this religion. But the rest will be kind of Buddhist. This little area, and I guess this, and this will be Buddhist. No, not really Buddhist. I guess more of like temporarily Buddhists, because I don't know. Anyway, these guys as explorers will get distracted again, not knowing where the actual civilization is, getting lost, and making their own nation. Again, these guys have to have dementia or something. But anyway, they kind of look around here. Meanwhile, the blue guys are finding out that there's more coastline over here. They finally found out about these islands. But no one really colonizes them for right now. The blue guys will keep on searching down the coast. They will find an island. And, yeah. Anyway, these guys will keep exploring it out towards here. And these guys here will search here. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, amigos? Wait, select. This one. This one, this one, this one, this one, this. Not this, but this. Oh my gosh. Nope. Select them. Okay. I'm probably gonna need to delete a lot of these things. Nope. Don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need this. Delete. Done. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Anyways, let's just continue. These guys will search up to here. And they will see this nation over here, because they expand over to here. They think those guys are aliens because they really didn't think they were not alone. But, I mean, no one thinks we're not alone. I mean, we're probably never alone, but, don't get into that shit right now. But, anyway, these guys will continue searching up. As you know, they get stranded on these islands, and that's it, I guess. They'll just get up to here, and they will take these islands. Nope. They will search up to here. Well, that's it. Now I will do power rankings on the third layer, right here. Anyway. Red. First place. Blue is the second strongest. Second strongest. Lime is the third strongest. And this kind of a teal is the fourth strongest. So that's kind of the power rankings. Oh no, nope. Okay, anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.